Spark, I just want to say thank you for funding my small business. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. On today's episode, I am going to be talking to y'all about how I leveraged Spark, the Spark app, to fund my small business. I have a small business and I have had it for a couple of years now, since 2019. And Spark has really been instrumental in funding, because right now all of my profit that I make from my small business is profit. I don't have to put it towards anything other than taxes, paying my quarterly taxes. So I am at 100% profit thanks to Spark. So we have made it to the business, and I'm going to show y'all a little bit of how it looks, my leasing space that I have. So yeah, I hope y'all are excited about this, because if you're serious about what you want to do, then Spark is definitely the way, one of the ways to go. I'm just telling you, it's one of the ways to go. All right, so yeah, what I was letting you guys know is that I pretty much can use all of my profit from my business to do whatever it is that I need to do, whether that's pouring back into the business or whatever needs to be done. Because Spark, the money that I make from Spark is the money that I use to pay for my lease here in this building. If you don't know, well, you probably don't, but I have been a small business owner now since 2019. I hand make waist beads, and this is a tool that helps women to be more beautiful, to feel more beautiful, to feel sexy, to feel feminine, to be one with their femininity. And also it is used to track weight gain or weight loss. It depends on whatever the intentions are for the person that's using this particular tool. So not only do I help you guys with trying to get to the money with giving you step-by-step vlogs for Spark, I also help women on the journey to self-love also. So yeah, and I have been in this space. I've been leasing this building now it's been a couple of months, because I wasn't too sure whether or not I was gonna do it or not. But considering the fact of the amount of money that I make with Spark, I decided to give it a try, because I was doing this solely out of my home and just shipping to different people. But now I have the opportunity to let people actually come inside of the studio and shop in person. So that's a good thing. As far as how I did this, what I do, I set a goal when I'm delivering for Spark. So it's not just like I'm just out here just wilding out and just doing whatever when I'm delivering. I have an intention to meet my goal of paying for this building without me having to use any of my profit from the waist beads or any other the products that I sell. So my goal daily, I don't usually do this 5 or 6 days a week. I just randomly come on, and with Spark, I just randomly come on. That's some other people's phone that's ringing here, because this is an office space with other suites that's within this building. So if you hear the phone ringing, that's not my phone, that's somebody else's business phone that's ringing. So I get on Spark and I deliver. I try to set my goal to make at least $75 to $100 a day. And if I can go ahead and beat that goal early in the month, then the extra money that I have over, it just goes directly to my savings account. So not only does Spark help me to pay for my space, for my leasing space, it also helps to build my savings account as well. So let's just say that you were trying to pay your rent and your rent was $750 per month. You would need to sit down and see how many deliveries you would need to do, whether you wanted to do it 3 days a week, 5 days a week, if you want to just run it just consecutively every single day. That's something that you would need to sit down and do the math on to see how much you need to make in order to make your rent for the month. And that's usually how I do it. So I try to start early in the month so that I won't have to be, like running myself crazy at the end of the month trying to get it in at the end. So I try to get as much as I can in the beginning. And really, when I say that I try to push for like $65, $75, $100 a day, if I'm doing it for 3 days, and if I push that for if I'm doing it for 3 days and I say that I want to do $75 a day, so we're gonna do 75 times 3. If I only wanted to do it 3 days a week, every week for 4 weeks, 75 times 3, that'll give you what? $225. 3 days at $75, $225. And let's just say you did $225 every week, every single week for 4 weeks. So $225 times 4 weeks. I don't have no paper here, but let's see, $225 times 4 weeks. That's gonna be 0 to 10. You're gonna make about $800 or $900 for the month, if that's your goal. So if you needed your rent to be paid for the month and it was only $750, then you have an extra $200 to put towards groceries, to put towards your savings, to put towards whatever. Now, that's not even including your tips that you get. That is just the base pay that you would get per delivery. So if you were pushing a delivery that was a batch delivery and the express pickup, if you were doing that, and usually those run around $23 to $25 per order, you can easily kill that. You could kill your goal easily. And it's the strategic way of how you did this. Okay. It's just a strategic way that you want to make your money. Some people I know do this 7 days a week, and they accept every single thing that comes through. So I know that they're killing the game out here, because when COVID first started and I did this, I was running this probably 4 to 5 days, and I was only given a few hours, and I was coming in with $1,000 every week. And that was just 1 week. And then back then we were getting paid every Friday. Now, since they have changed the game a little bit and they have this new way of getting your money, it's called branch. It looks like to me that as soon as your money hits DDI and the week closes, you don't have to wait till that following Friday, because it's just like a job. You would have to put in like a week in the hole, and then you'll get paid that following Friday. So if the week ends on Sunday, you'll get paid that following Friday. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, now with the way that they have branch, it looks like you can automatically cash out, but it's a fee to do that. Or you can actually wait, and send it to your bank and have to wait 3 to 5 days, and that's a free service for you to just transfer that to whatever bank you use. But just imagine that. You know, so when people ask me, is it worth it? I don't think it's worth it, or whatever, all these little whatever that people say to try to knock you off your game. You have to look at you have to think outside the box, and you have to look at the end goal, what your results are. What do you want? What do you want out of this? You know what I'm saying? It's basically, if you set a goal to say, I want to make $1,000 for this month, then you sit down and you crunch numbers, and you figure out how you're gonna get that. And you can get it with Spark. You can definitely get it with Spark. And that's why I say, and that's why I tell a lot of people, you know, if it's something that you want to do and you need some quick cash, like quick, hop on Spark. Hop on Spark, deliver these groceries. And it's easy. And then on top of that, you know, if you're done for the day, let's just say you have a bad day and you just don't feel like doing it for the rest of the day. Okay, so then let's just say that you were going to work on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, and then you're going to have Thursdays and Fridays to do whatever else it is that you do. If you had another job and you wanted to, you know, that you work those days and you weren't going to work the weekend with Spark or your other job. But let's just say that you had a bad day and you just need to, you know, woosah, you need to log off, and you're done with delivering groceries. So you didn't meet your goal for that day. Pick it up on Saturday, because it's busy. It is busy on Saturdays, especially now since it's football season. Nobody wants to go anywhere because, you know, and they're having guests over. So, of course, they're going to have barbecues and tailgate parties and all of that. So you have to just think of all the money that's out there and the ways to get it. So that is how Spark is helping me to pay for my lease here to do what I do. It's not a time that I don't want to deliver groceries, but it's sometimes that, you know, my hours here are Wednesday, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday is when I'm running Spark most of the time. That's most of the time when I'm running Spark. I try to get in early in the morning because, you know, things are crazy. I'm not even going to act like, you know, you're all safe with Spark or whatever. You still have to pay attention to your surroundings. So I had said in one of my other videos that when the notifications come through, I try to Google the address and get a street view before I even accept it, because I need to know exactly where I'm going. I try to run grocery deliveries early in the morning because most of the time those are older people, you know, or some moms that just got off work, you know, stuff like that, who's worked overnight, or it's businesses that are trying to get stuff in for lunch, for office parties or whatever. So that's when I try to do it. And then now in the app, it actually tells you your busiest times for your particular area. So if you have several Walmarts in your area and you see that, okay, Walmart X, Walmart Z, Walmart whatever is going to be busy, that's where you want to make sure that you're sitting close by those so that you can get those notifications like quick. Because back in the day when I first started doing this, it wasn't a way for them to just say that you were sitting near whatever Walmart. It was just whoever got it, that's who got the notification. Now they have it to the point of, as long as you have your location turned on, they can see where you are, you know, not necessarily, but, you know, if you're in close proximity to a Walmart, they're going to shoot you those notifications all day. So if you know that you need to run up a check real fast, I suggest you get in your car, you go ahead and sit somewhere. You could go shopping within that area of Walmart. I do that a lot. I go to stores that's around Walmart. I may be in Lowe's sometimes. It all depends on what store is around me. I will go in those stores as long as I'm close to the notification. Close to the Walmart, I'm going to get that notification. So that's another thing. You just have to be mindful and patient at the same time, because the money is out there for you to get. And like I said in one of my previous videos also, it sounds like to me with the email that I received that they're going to be partnering with other stores. So that means that's more deliveries. There's more deliveries and more money that's going to be coming our way. So yeah. Now, as far as wear and tear and all of that on your vehicle, you know, you set some money aside. Those are the incidentals, I would say. With your tips, let's just say that you get an order and it's a $9 delivery and this person tips you $15. It happens, y'all. I'm telling you, it happens. It happens all the time. If you don't believe me, go back and look at some of my older videos where I show you the tips that I was receiving, you know. You can put that $15 towards your oil change, or if you did get a secured credit card and you've been using that, use those tips towards that. Or if you have kids and you know your base pay, which is the $9 for, or the $10 or the $25 or whatever it is that the order is for you to pick it up, that's your pay. Let's just say that's your pay. Just like if you were working at any other job, if you were a server and your base pay was $5 an hour, but you had a $20 tip, that's your tip. So it's the same thing with delivering groceries. So if you got a $15 tip, you can say, hey, you know, I want to put $7, probably $7 in my savings account. I mean, you got to start somewhere. That's $7 more than you had. Okay, $7.50 in my savings account. I got $7.50 to buy some toilet paper, some soap, some toothpaste, something. You know what I'm saying? So don't wrap your head around, oh, well, it's just a $9 delivery, you know, or it's a $7, because I've seen some that's $7. I've seen some that's $8. But if you do enough of those, just imagine that, how that'll add up. I mean, if you can get orders in like back to back to back to back to back, because you have to have your Spark Now on in order to receive your notifications. So don't forget that part. If you can get $8 orders back to back, that's $64. That's $64 that you didn't have, probably. That's $64 more that you can add to whatever it is that you're trying to get to. You just have to do what's best for you and do what's best for you and your family. How are you going to make ends meet? That's all it's about. Secure the bag no matter what. And when people try to sway you to thinking that this isn't worth it, these are the same people that are sitting at home thinking they're probably too good or too embarrassed to go out and do this. Or they just, you know, they want, misery loves company. So they want you to be at home sitting and soaking and saying, you know, unemployment has ran out and all of this, and I don't know what I'm going to do. The government is doing this to me. It's a way to get some money out here. And you can run 4 or 5 different gigs. You don't have to just do Spark. You can do Uber Eats, do Postmates, DoorDash. I see one gentleman on here, he makes money doing GoPuff. That's not in my area yet, but as soon as it's in my area, I'm gonna give it a try, because I watch his videos as well, and he makes money doing that, and he show you the steps on how to do that as well. You have Amazon Flex. I've heard some things about Amazon Flex, but you know, to each his own. You have to see things for yourself. You can't go by what somebody else says, you know. You might miss out on a good thing. You never know. You just might. I don't think it's anything else. If y'all have any questions though, you know, you can always leave me comments down below. And make sure you subscribe. Make sure you have subscribed. If you've made it this far and you find this information helpful, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and click the button now, and be sure to hit the bell that's right next to it so that you can be notified when I do upload videos. I try to drop videos. I don't have a schedule. I don't have time for that. You know, I don't have a schedule. When it's in my heart to put a video out, and if I feel like it's something that's useful, then you will get a video from me. If it's something that you all have been asking about, most of the time I try to compile a lot of questions in a video. So if some of your questions, if you've been asking questions, most of the time I've answered it in some of the other videos. But yeah, you just have to go out here and see for yourself. There's no need to be afraid to do it, because like I've said previously in one of my other videos as well, you are the only person in your vehicle that knows what you're doing. You want to make sure that you're reading the order numbers, make sure you're at the right store, being courteous not only to the customer but also to the employees at Walmart, because at that point they are your customers too. Being courteous to them. You will be surprised when I show up to the stores that I deliver for. They be happy to see me. I mean, we cut up, we laugh, we just be cutting up. And that's just me though. I don't know. I'm not saying that nobody else is coming there like that. And they may do this for other people. I'm only telling you from my point of view what I see and how things go when I show up to the stores. I've talked to a lot of Walmart employees who, you know, they see me so much, they were always asking, what is it that you're doing? How do you get on? How do you do this? How do you do that? And they've watched me make these videos. Some of them have been a part of the videos. I cut some of that out, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to put people out there like that. They're at work, they're, you know. So I try to cut that out. But I have a lot of people who have given this a try. And I'm so grateful that I've been able to help everyone that has watched my videos and felt like, you know, this was something that they wanted to try. So if you've joined because of my videos, thank you so much for that. You know, thank you. That lets me know that the information that I'm putting out is good content for you. So, and if you're wanting to sign up now, I have a referral code that I'm gonna put. I'm either gonna link it, I'm gonna have it go across the screen here, or I'm gonna link it down in the description box. When you sign up under my referral code, you'll get paid and I will too. So let's just help each other. Help me, help you, help us. That's it. Just help you, help us. And if it's anything else that you guys want to see, just leave it in the comments below. Make sure that you thumbs up this video. Or thumbs down. If you don't like any of the information that I put out, you can always thumbs down. I mean, hey, I'm here for constructive criticism. So, until then, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.